Auto industry has been in the eye of the storm since the pandemic hit. Retail auto sales in FY22 have seen a 7% rise. As per FADA, PV sales have boomed 14% in FY22, but the two-wheeler and tractor segments remain under pressure. The Russia-Ukraine war, lockdown in China, rising fuel prices all continue to haunt the auto industry. Though the year-on-year sales show a positive trend, total retail sales in March took a beating, declining over 3% compared with sales in 2021. Moreover, India's largest car maker, Maruti Suzuki, saw its market share decline by about 5%, while Tata Motors' market share saw an exponential rise. Chetan Bhutani caught up with President of FADA, Vinkesh Gulati. Listen into a slice of that conversation.
That is about the brief numbers, sir, the good, bad, ugly of the financial year performance. We come back to the March numbers later because the financial year matters a lot. Tell us the good, bad and the ugly, sir.
So I'll start with the good numbers. So obviously as compared to last year, so FY22 is better. We have seen all category put together some 7% plus numbers. So it's a good thing seeing the COVID things going on, the lockdowns happening and all those things. And the major good thing is that we are seeing the two-wheeler category is also positive. The rural India, which is supported post the first lockdown, hasn't helped us after the second lockdown. The second lockdown actually hit the rural India more than the urban India, which has affected this. So all the entry-level vehicles, what we see in cars or two-wheelers or even the tractor segment is seeing the degrowth because of that. The challenges there. The segment, the negative segment sentiments are there. Obviously, the increase in price in the two-wheeler because of BS4, BS6 transition, and then the material cost going up has also hurt us badly. A product which you could have got at around 45,000 on road, today it is 60 plus, which is a major increase for our entry-level segment, which is normally bought by a lower middle class or a lower class customer. Similarly, it is happening in the entry-level cars. So two-wheelers is really hit because of the price going up, the Bharat or the rural India not coming back to its normal. Even the fuel price is also going up. So that is also one deterrent there. There's a lot of hype on electric vehicle. We have seen good growth happening. But even the growth it is happening in electric vehicle two-wheeler is on a very, very low base.
Maruti has announced big plans ahead for the SUV market in India. In an exclusive conversation with Business Today TV's Chetan Bhutani, the company said it's preparing to populate the immensely popular SUV market in India. The company currently has just two offerings in the 46 vehicle strong SUV segment, and one of the new entrants could be its mini SUV, Jimny.
Mr. Srivastava, you spoke about, before I move on to the other set of numbers, you mentioned about SUVs segment rising substantially in the market. Agreed that Maruti is little lagging behind in that segment, but any plans going forward in this financial year to gear up and match that segment quality?
Yeah, so surely SUV is a segment which we have to look at very closely, and I've mentioned that before, as you said. If you look at last year, for example, in the non-SUVs market, Maruti's market share is 66%. It's the highest we have achieved ever in that non-SUV segment. But the SUV segment itself has been growing, where our market share is not so good, largely because we have only two products, Brezza and S-Cross, whereas the industry has 46 SUVs. So we have to compete two of our models with 46 in the total 46 numbers in the. So there is obviously a case for strengthening that portfolio, and that's what we have mentioned, and that's what we intend to do going forward.
Why don't you get the Jimny into India as soon as possible?
Yeah, so that's an option which we have said exists, and we have taken market feedback, and currently we are evaluating the marketing plans for it. And as soon as it is finalized, Chetan, you'll be the first person to know.